as Evans looks to take the snap. Wants to throw this time, looking near side, does throw. Caught that time by Stowers. Fighting his way, breaking tackles, finally steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that's where the Bearcats will have the first down, 1st and 10 from the McLaurin 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Bearcats. Staying in shotgun formation. Spread offense now for the Bearcats. Evans takes a snap, wants to throw, looking to the far sideline, does throw. Just overshoots a Patrick, I believe it was, and a flag on the play, Jason.
Heavy pressure on Evans that time, and he threw it just at the right nick of time, and he got hit as he went, but it's going to be holding against the Bearcats as McLaurin was bringing the pressure. So that's going to back them on up, and going to be another shot at first down.
First down and 20 now for the Bearcats after the holding penalty. And they're walking it off from the line of scrimmage, so it must have been holding right on that offensive line. And that's what they call. So now Evans will start out deep back at the 45-yard line. 145 to the other 45. You got Pinkston and Mitchell to the near sideline. Patrick and Stowers to the far sideline. Takes a snap.
All sides on the Bearcats. And Vance, we've kind of seen that a lot all year. We're a little quick coming off that ball, and some referees call it and some don't, but you kind of always see it. We're just a little quick coming off that line. This refereeing group is seeing it, and they just called it. So Bearcats digging a hole.
Yeah, I would say, if you're a opposing coaching staff and you watch the film, that's one of the things you talk to the referees about before the game. Watch them. They do a lot of jumping, a lot of quick movement.
We just about a second quick coming off that line, the receivers are.
Yeah, you're right. So now it is 1st and 25, which is nothing but a nice little pitch and toss to Stowers or Pinkston. Well, let's see what Evans does here. He takes a snap, look like movement again. Throws it across the middle of the field. Caught that time. Is that Mitchell that caught that one?
And a face mask on the play. You're going to pick it up. That's going to take it to first down territory. What a great throw, one by Evans, and a great catch by Treshawn Mitchell. Boy, he just caught that right in the bread basket, just kind of stuck it up there and got it just right. And then his face mask tacked on. I figure it's going to be the small 5 yards, but that's going to get him first down.
Yeah, I believe he got the first down on his own anyway. And let's see, they do mark it off the 5-yard penalty to inside the 30, about the 29-yard line. And, what do? It's hard enough covering Pinkston and Stowers, but now you got Mitchell catching balls across the middle. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, you can't key in on any one receiver as much as you want to.
Exactly, and Patrick was the target on the last throw. So here goes Evans now again, staying in this 4 wide receiver set. Warren's alone back in the backfield. Giving it to Warrensley this time, who is hit quickly. He's going to lose a yard on the play as he was hit just as soon as he got that ball. And that, it's hard to run when they're on you as soon as you get the handoff.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's an aggressive group up front from McLaurin. They are really, they're kind of breaking through the line right now and causing some disruptions in the backfield. And they got some pretty big guys. And the main guy looks like right now for McLaurin is going to be number 10, and that's going to be Marty Johnson, a senior, 6'2", 255.
All right. Evans takes a snap this time, wants to throw, does throw. Caught on the run by Mitchell. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 20, still on his feet. Over the 15, still on his feet to the 10, and finally taken down along the 9-yard line. And he just don't want to go down, does he?
Boy, he doesn't. And, I mean, he is just so – as soon as you think you got him, I mean, he'll just spin on you, do something, and come out of there. And, I mean, he's just an electric player is the best way I know to describe him with the hand. When he has the ball, I mean, he can just light it up.
Yeah. He really can. It looks like the Bearcats are going to go back to their I formation now as Quillian Jones checks into the game. We're inside the 10. It's 1st and goal now for the Bearcats. Evans is going under center. Takes the snap, gives it to Warrensley again. He's trying to find a hole. Unable to get it that time. Looks like he may have picked up a yard, if that much. So no gain that time by the Bearcats. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal now for the Bearcats. Ball is spotted at, looks to be just inside the 9-yard line. Staying in this I formation is the Bearcats.
2nd down.
Evans will go under center. Wants to throw, throws a quick pass to Stowers in the corner of the end zone. He jumps up, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats. Cameron Stowers on the 8-yard touchdown catch from Matthew Evans with 2:59 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 13-0 with the extra point pending.
Nobody does it better than Stowers. I tell you what, I mean, he will just absolutely, you just throw it up there. He makes life easy on Evans, and I mean, he would just absolutely go get a ball.
You're right. The extra point from Rodriguez, set to kick. There's the snap, good kick, and it is up, and it is good. So with 2:59, Bearcats lead 14-0 right here at McLaurin Field. The kick by Rodriguez, deep, high kick, is going to be caught with a foot in the end zone. It looked like they're letting him run it out, and he's going to pay for it as he takes a lick right along the 17-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him at about the 18-yard line. But Jason, it looked like he had a foot in the end zone to me.
It really did, and if he was right around that 1 yard, you know, if he was, I'm going to tell you, I'm sure the McLaurin coach staff would rather him down that, and I think probably after that lick, he would probably wish he would have downed it as well.
I think you're exactly right.
So, but anyway, McLaurin having a hard time getting up to about the 20-yard line. 2 3 and out so far for McLaurin. That Forest Bearcat defense is holding steady so far. 2 3 and outs.
You know, Carthage had this same situation, and they started letting the ball go into the end zone just so they could get it to the 20.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 19 is McLaurin. Wing formation this time.
First down and 10, McLaurin.
Quarterback goes under center. Fakes a handoff. He's going to run with it. He's going to be taken down for a loss all the way back to the 10-yard line. And we've got a score at Morton. It is 6-6 in the first quarter. Tie ball game. That's exactly the kind of game we expected from that Morton-Velma Jackson game tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the outcome of that, and that's pretty much who's going to be playing us for the district champs.
Yeah, the winner of that Morton-Velma Jackson game will be the big game against us. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want Morton to come to I don't want us to go to Morton and them be undefeated in district feeling like they've got a chance to beat us. Not saying they don't have a chance to beat us, but I don't want them thinking anything of the contrary. 2nd down and looks like about 16 now for McLaurin. Staying in this, no wide receivers this time. Handed off up the middle. He got a couple, Jason. He fell forward to looks like about the 14-yard line. Still going to be short of the original line of scrimmage, which is going to bring up 2nd and 14 now for McLaurin. Excuse me, 3rd and 14 for McLaurin.
Yeah, they're going to have to shake things up, Vance. That little runs up the middle and runs out, it's not going to work. I know their pass plays aren't working, but they're going to have to find something because offensively, they are pretty much dud so far.
Well, you know, you could just
they tried to pass.
You could say that about every team we've played this year. So, I mean, offensively, they're about a dud, but, you know. So, it's just tough going against this Bearcat defense. Daniels goes under center. Yeah, Daniels goes under center again, wing T. A little bit of movement. Handoff, no, they're going to take him back for a loss way back there that time. That's inside the 5. Let's see where they're going to spot it. I was following the wrong players, and I looked where the Bearcats were going, and they were going way back into the backfield.
Boy, I'm telling you, those guys are so quick getting back in the backfield, and they pull him down. And Vance, I mean, he's going to be backed up way deep in his end zone. And if he gets this ball off, Pinkston and Stowers are going to, again, field it in great field position.
Well, you know, I mentioned this to you on the way down here. What would be more? Would there be more touchdowns from the Bearcats or first downs from McLaurin? Right now, the touchdowns lead 2-0. Kick is away from McLaurin.
That's returnable.
It's returnable if they pick it up, and it is picked up. Going the wrong way is Pinkston trying to go forward. Finally steps out of bounds along the 45-yard line. And that's where they're going to start out. Bearcats will start out 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. So Bearcats come back into the, not spread offense. This is the Wildcat offense. As Pinkston's back there at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to run around the end, trying to turn the corner. He's got the corner turned, and is taken off his feet along the 38-yard line is where they're going to spot him. Good run of about 8 yards or 7 yards that time for Pinkston. All right, the quarter ended during the break there, and Evans now staying in the spread offense, 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, wants to run, throws the option pitch to Warrensley, who turns the corner, has the first down, still on his feet, still going, taken down near the 20-yard line. Good run on the option that time by Warrensley.
Yeah, and great blocking that time by the offensive line. Boy, they sealed it off perfectly for him coming around that outside. He had a good hole coming around out there and just took off and went through. Warrensley doesn't need much of a hole, and he'll take it to the house. And almost did that time, Vance.
Yeah, if you're wondering why we're stopping and starting a little bit more than normal this week, it's because the radio station had some technical difficulties, so we're not doing the radio broadcast. We're saving a little tape tonight. As Evans, shotgun formation again, 4 wide receiver set. Waits for the snap, puts a man in motion, gives it to the motion man. That is Patrick this time. He's at the 20, the 15, and run out of bounds along the 12-yard line. 8-yard gain that time by, is that Patrick or Lofton?
Yeah, that's Joe Deason
Patrick. That's what I thought.
And he got it coming around, handing it off. And Vance, he's got good speed coming around that corner as well. Forrest is just loaded with speed.
Yeah, we've missed that number up all year long between Lofton and Patrick. Lofton
really
is 18.
18 and 13.
Yeah, 18 and 13.
Run together.
So now it's 2nd and short for Evans. Staying in 4 wide receiver set with Warnsley in the backfield. Puts Patrick in motion again. Fakes the give to him this time. Evans is going to run, and he's going to walk in. The only man in his way was the referee. That is a 12-yard touchdown run from Matthew Evans with 11:17 left to go in the second quarter. Bearcats lead 20-0.
Vance, what a setup. I mean, okay, here's what you do. You hand it off going this way, going back to your far side. Hand it off again, going back to the opposite side. Then fake that handoff. Boy, they bid on it perfectly. Evans went untouched. Boy, beautiful.
Now the kick from Rodriguez. It is up, and it looks good from here. It is. So, with 11:17 left to go in the first half, Bearcats lead 21-0. Here comes Rodriguez to kick off again. Big kick this time, Jason. That is on the line.
Was in the end zone that time.
It looked like he was definitely in the end zone again. They let him return it. He breaks a tackle and gets it up to the 12. Ball came out. Ball came out. Bearcats are on it.
They called him down. They called him
down back at the 24-yard line, it looks like. Yeah, they're going to spot him at the 24.
He was in the end zone that time. There ain't no doubt. I watched him closely that time, and his foot was in the end zone, but referees just let him go ahead and bring it out. It paid dividends that time for McLaurin.
We may be playing college rules tonight. College, you can bring it out of the end zone. High school, you can't. So we may be playing college rules. You know, because they had a little confusion with intentional grounding. Well, I think they were thinking it was college rules there, too. Either way it goes, McLaurin has it. 1st and 10 at their own 24. We'll see if the Bearcat defense can keep this shutout alive. As Daniels goes under center, takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. May have lost one that time, Jason.
Yeah, and not much going when you go up the middle of that Bearcat defense.
No, but it's either, I guess against this defense, it's either go up the middle, get one, or go to the outside and lose 3.
You know, if I was playing, just play devil's advocate, if I was the offensive coordinator for the other team, as many times we've seen our defense, all I would do is just set up extremely short passes coming through there, and hopefully your quarterback can hit a few short passes.
Yeah, quick passes.
Quick passes. That's the only thing that I can think that might work.
You know, Prep did a pretty good job when they put 9 on the line of scrimmage and ran the ball a little while against us.
Well, there
McLaurin hands it off again. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Ball's out. Ball's out. I think we got it. Looks like Quillian Jones knocked it loose, and who fell on it? Did they get it?
I think we got it.
I'm trying to find the ball.
Oh, yeah, they're switching it out. Bearcat ball.
All right, Bearcat ball. Bearcats, I believe that was Quillian Jones knocked the ball loose from the running back of McLaurin, and the Bearcats will take over 1st and goal at the 15. And, Jason, this is getting pretty ugly quick.
Yeah, it's heading the wrong way for McLaurin quick. Bearcats doing everything right so far tonight, and that hangover me and you worried about, not happening.
Not happening tonight. I formation now for, excuse me, Evans as he goes under center with Jones and Warnsley in the backfield. Hands it off to Jones up the middle. Just trips and falls down over the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down now for the Bearcats, about 2nd and 5. As he could have got that one in, he just lost his footing.
He lost his foot, and I tell you, and one thing about Quillian Jones, St. Warnsley, they run downhill. They're always leaning forward and picking up those extra yards.
2nd and 5 now for the Bearcats from the 9-yard line. As Evans goes under center. Pitches it to Warren, and this time cuts it back up the middle field, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and is just taken down short. There's a flag on the play over here on the near sideline, Jason.
Sure is.
But let's see what happens as he was taken down. I'm going to say this is probably going to be against the Bearcats from where it's thrown at.
Let's see if you're right. No penalty.
Maybe it's not a flag. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a yellow towel. McLaurin's got yellow towels on. Maybe that's what it is. So it's 1st and goal for the Bearcats. As Evans goes under center. Hands it off to Jones, who pushes forward, and he gets in. Touchdown, Bearcats. Quillian Jones on the 3-yard touchdown run with 9:08 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead now 27-0 with the extra point pending.
Yeah, good job right there by Quillian Jones. Boy, he just busted it straight up through the middle. And, Vance, we always said you got a yard or two to get it to Quillian Jones, automatic.
Exactly. Now the kick from Rodriguez, hold by Evans. High snap. Evans just gets it down, but not in time, and that one's going to fall up short as Evans couldn't get the handle on that high snap and get it down in time for Rodriguez. So the Bearcats take a 27-0 lead with 9:08 left to go in the first half. All right, Rodriguez set to kick again. High kick this time. It's going to be taken short of the end zone at about the 8-yard line. Is where he'll run. Breaks one tackle. Stiff arms. Good stiff arm that time from McLaurin as he stiff arm number 18. That's Lofton. And pushed him back for maybe a couple more yards. He gets it all the way up near the 30-yard. Where are they at now? 27-yard line.
33, Robert Strong also.
Now McLaurin spreading it out. They've got 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. Let's see what they can do. Hands it off up the middle. He gets nothing. They give him 2. They give him the 30-yard line of forward progress. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 now for McLaurin. Daniel calls the play, brings his Chargers to the line. You got 4 wide receiver set again this time. Daniels goes under center. Takes the snap, wants to throw the quick pass, like Jason said, behind the line of scrimmage, and that's what happens. They lose 3 on the play.
You can't, I mean, you got to get it past that line of scrimmage. I mean, you got to at least get it somewhere 2 or 3, 4 or 5 yards down the field, not that short a pass in the backfield. They're just not going to let you get past that initial line of scrimmage when you throw it. The Bearcats just too quick.
That's the quick pass you wanted to see, but you threw it in the wrong direction.
Wrong direction. You need to throw it about 3 or 4 yards ahead or something where there's not so many Bearcats all corralling the line.
Right. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for McLaurin. Loss of 3 on the play. And McLaurin is definitely racking up negative yardage.
But there again, if Dan Mullen was coaching this McLaurin team, I don't know if he could figure out how to get past this Bearcat defense.
I think you're right, Jason. I haven't seen anybody with an answer to it yet. Really spreading it out this time is McLaurin. Shotgun formation is Daniels with 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Pressure coming from the Bearcats. Can't hold it that long, can you, Bearcat? They're going to push him, and he runs out of bounds along the 20-yard line. So that's a loss of 7 on the play. That's going to bring up a punting situation.
Vance, they had everybody heading about 30, 40 yards downfield before they ever look back. You don't have that much time against this Bearcat defense.
No.
You know, to get somebody 30, 40 yards downfield, and every receiver going about 40 yards downfield. So, nevertheless, another 3 and out. They haven't gotten that first down yet, Vance.
Even then, if you make that pass, it's a jump ball. And our defensive backs are receivers. So now punting for McLaurin, or back to receive for the Bearcats is Stowers and Pinkston. He punting along his 10. Pressure coming. Oh, and almost gets it. Yeah, they're going to throw the flag. He didn't quite get his hand on the ball, and Pinkston's going to be taken down. That's going to get
the first down, too.
Yeah. Looked like that as Marquez Johnson gets the penalty. Didn't quite. He was there, and I think he thought for sure he was going to block it and didn't think about running into the kicker, but he didn't quite do that. So McLaurin will get their first down of the night, as that is a 15-yard personal foul penalty. So there's the first down of the night for McLaurin. So after the penalty, brings up 1st down for McLaurin, the 15-yard running into the kicker penalty. Daniels takes a snap, wants to run the option. Bearcats scrape the line and take him down. Loss on the play that time. That's number 40, Quillian Johnson, running him down out there. Also in on the tackle is number 21, Terrence Shepard. 2nd and 12 now for McLaurin. As Daniels goes under center, I formation, 1 wide receiver set. Takes the snap, hands it off. Who tries to turn the corner, then cuts it back to the wrong way. That would be the middle.
Quillian Jones was right there in the middle waiting on you, and he wrapped him up that time, brought him on down.
Quillian Killaman Jones.
No gain on the play again. Now another third down. They got the easy first down, but just not doing anything with it.
No, you give them the first down on penalties, and they lose yardage on their first two plays. Well, they got a yard there, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 11. McLaurin with negative yards so far in this first half. Jason, I bought a raffle ticket. I hope I win the pot. That'll really make them mad, won't it?
That would.
5:13 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead 27-0. McLaurin facing 3rd and 11 as Daniels will go under center. Takes the snap, running the option. A lot of Bearcats there hitting on him, and they finally take him down. Actually hit him from behind the line of scrimmage, and that was
Randall Boyd.
Was that Randall Boyd that hit him?
Well, he caught it, hit him in the back, and then he squeezed out of there, and then it was just another host of Bearcats there waiting on him. He got past the first brigade, if you will, and then he didn't make it past.
He broke one tackle, but the other one got him.
They are all
loss of 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th and 12 now for McLaurin, and they're punting again. See if we can keep from running into him this time, as Pinkston and Stowers are back to return at their own 35-yard line.
Back deep in Stowers and Josh Pinkston.
Good snap, a little bit of pressure.
Nice kick.
Going to be taken by Stowers, who is quickly corralled and is going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Late flag on the play from the back judge. Let's see what that's going to be. Holding against the Bearcats, I believe is what they're going to call that. That's holding against the Bearcats. That'll back us up 10 yards from the 35. So it's going to bring up still going to be first down for the Bearcats. 4:08 left to go in this first half of play. Bearcats lead 27-0.
Penalty marker on the play.
We'll see what Evans is going to come out with this time. They're talking about it.
Vance, I know they'd probably, like to chew up 4 minutes at the clock and, and just keep running that ball and pound it out, not give it back to McLaurin. Just get a good long sustained drive.
You ain't watched as far as Bearcats at all, have you?
Think they're just going to air it out.
I wouldn't be surprised they put Trips to one side and Stowers to the other and throw it deep.
They're just going to go with it.
You ain't going to change that score. No matter how big a lead, ain't going to change our coaching staff philosophy.
I think we should score. But, I mean, go ahead and run some time off the clock. We'll see. But you're probably right. They come out with 4 wide receivers set.
I'd be willing to bet that they throw the ball here.
Well, they're going to back them on before they do.
Foul also against the Bearcats.
Oh, there's a personal foul and a holding, so we got 2 penalties on that play. Wow, that really backs them up. I didn't see the personal foul. Saw the holding.
He'll be backed up in what appears to be the worst field position.
Didn't see that, so that puts us all the way back at what looks like about the 11-yard line.
Wow.
Maybe the 12-yard line is where that one's spotted. That's going to be first down for the Bearcats all the way back at their own 12-yard line. This will be deepest we've been all night in our own territory. So let's see what they can do. Is spread offense for Evans, 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. As he waits the snap, wants to throw. Does throw, throwing it deep down the middle of the field. Has Pinkston, who makes the catch on the run, and he's going to go for the touchdown. Did I call that, Jason?
No doubt you did.
I believe I did.
What a good catch. What a perfect throw that time by Evans. I mean, Pinkston never broke stride that time, Vance. Caught it just right there on the run. Had his man beat the whole way. The whole time I love being wrong right there. That is awesome right there. What a good, perfect throw. I mean, that picture perfect.
Right on the run. He caught it in his breadbasket on the run.
I'm telling you what.
88-yard touchdown pass from Evans to Josh Pinkston.
Beautiful.
And glad Chad wasn't here because I got that one good on the camera. Chad would have missed it.
He'd have missed that one. What a good
We're going to rip him, especially since he probably won't see it tomorrow. All right, now.
That throw wasn't made in college a lot of times.
No, we got the kicker on now. Is Moya's going to be doing the extra point kicking now with Evans to kick. And he pulls that one a little bit left, but it goes through. It's good. So the Bearcats now lead 34-0 with 3:54 left to go in the first half. And the kick from Rodriguez, high kick, going to be taken along the 4-yard line where McLaurin will try to return it. Good blocking that time from McLaurin, and he's got a hole, and he's running. Got one man to beat, and they're going to wrestle him down all the way down at the 50-yard line. Lofton in for the tackle as they run him out of bounds, and McLaurin will get their best field position of the night. Good return that time from McLaurin. Jason caught us napping. Good blocking that time.
Oh, excellent
They
blocking.
opened up a big hole.
They really did. Now, boy, he took it and just took off with it. And thank goodness Lofton and Rodriguez was back there to get him, to bring him on down. So, as you said, McLaurin's got opportunities here if they can do anything with it, but they've yet to pick up the first down on their own.
No. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of their own territory is McLaurin. Daniels going under center with an I formation. One back, one wide receiver split to the far side. Takes a snap, wants to throw, looking to the far side. Throws it in and out of the hands of Bearcats and McLaurin as Marquez Johnson tipped it. It went right to McLaurin, but he was unable to hang on to it, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. McLaurin, Daniels will go under center, staying in this I formation. Takes a snap, hands it off to the second man through, sidesteps, breaks a tackle, gets it 2 yards across to the 49-yard line of the Bearcats. Pickup of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Trayshawn Mitchell in on the tackle.
Isn't it amazing how many of our defensive backs outside line, they're always in on the tackles.
Yeah.
And they're always getting in there and making some tackles right there at the initial line of scrimmage. I mean, it's just an attacking style defense.
Gang tackling from the Bearcats. There's no doubt about that. It's a swarming defense. And that, you know, your good defenses always are.
Oh, yeah.
Always swarming to the ball. 3rd and 8 for McLaurin.
Boy, McLaurin desperately needs something here, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, and Bearcats going to have time to do something else with it if they don't pick up this first down.
Well, you know, we laughed about Carthage's defense against us, which was just to completely run the clock out on offense. Daniels takes a snap, a little bit offsides.
He was gone. Wasn't
Just a hair. I looked up. I
Wow.
didn't see him up there. I looked at the corner of the end zone. I looked up at the corner of my camera, and he disappeared.
Well,
I was
he
like,
went about 10 yards downfield before he realized everybody else was still on the line.
yeah, that might be a false start against McLaurin, and it is.
Somewhat.
That'll back him up 5. That's going to bring up now 3rd and 13 for McLaurin. Just a bit offsides. he didn't check up either. He didn't like flinch and say, oops, he just went ahead and ran. Now 3rd and long for McLaurin as they went the wrong direction again. Back to their 46-yard line now is where the ball's at. They need the 41 of the Bearcats for the first. As Daniels goes under center, one wide receiver.
3rd down from the 46.
Takes a snap, pitches it, ball's in there, it is caught off the fumble. Rambo says, look what I found.
Hello.
Ball bounced off the tailback right into the hands of Randall Boyd, and he says, look what I found.
He's a ball hawk anyway. I tell you what, he just goes wherever the football is, and that time the ball was in the air, he picked it up, and luckily they tacked him, but that big boy would have been running into the end zone.
I think if he'd have realized what he had a little bit quicker, he might have gone. All right, I got a score on the Morton-Velma Jackson game. It's Velma Jackson 14, Morton 12 in the second quarter. So
wow.
It's exactly what we thought it was going to be, a great game in Morton. As Evans looks to take the snap, spread offense again. Wanting to run the option, quarterback, he decides to keep it instead of pitch it. Dives forward for maybe a pickup of 1. As Warnsley was covered, he couldn't make the pitch that time, so he kept it himself and got all he could get, which was a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah. They were there to make the tackle, and I just believe if he thought that he didn't have the pitch there, so he just kept it and took its medicine right there.
Mm-hmm. So now it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats, staying in the spread offense. Warnsley in the backfield. Reynolds checks into the game at wide receiver on the side with Pinkston. As Evans takes a snap, going to try it again to the other side, and boy, McLaurin really sniffed that option out as they hit Evans quick. He didn't even have a chance to pitch the ball as they were wrapped him up for a big loss on the play. Let's see where they spot him back at the, looks like the 46-yard line. That's a loss of probably 6 on the play.
And Vance, I know them zebra stripes aren't catching, but we're just quick in the backfield just to kind of turn or jump or move or something. It's not getting caught. I mean, it's like 1 second soon.
Yep, milliseconds.
They're definitely doing it.
All right. 4 wide receivers set again. Long 3rd down for the Bearcats. Let's see if they can complete this pass. As Evans takes a snap, wants to throw deep, looking down the near sideline. No, he throws it over the middle, excuse me. Just overshoots Mitchell. And that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Bearcats, Jason.
Boy,
first time tonight we're going to punt. Right? So Shepard will be checking into the game to do the punting for the Bearcats.
Well, we need to work Shepard something. He doesn't get a lot of work. He's got his most work of the year.
I say that now. It looks like we're going to go for it, Jason.
Why not?
There's 39 seconds left to go in the first half. We lead 34-0. You know.
And the way your defense is playing, what do you got to lose?
Exactly. Run a pass. Uh-oh, trips to one side, Stowers to the near side. You want to bet they throw it to Stowers? Evans takes a snap. Looking downfield. Don't look at the Stowers. Throws it to Stowers. No.
Almost a catch that time by Jodeci Patrick.
In and out of the hands of Jodeci Patrick.
So, going to turn over on downs. They couldn't convert fourth down. So, with 33 seconds left, McLaurin's got a chance just before halftime to put some points on the board. As the Bearcats leading 34-0.
Sorry,
But, you know, hey.
I didn't mean to giggle. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you know, get a little positive momentum. You know, you got to think positive for McLaurin. You got to try.
Got to try for the end zone here. That's how Jackson Prep scored last week with about this same amount of time on the clock. Threw a 49-yard Hail Mary touchdown at the end of the first half to get their only touchdown of the night. McLaurin's got it 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. As Daniels goes under center, 3 backs in the backfield, gives it to the first man through. He picks up a few yards that time, Jason. As he carries it over midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of about 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Clock is ticking. Don't seem to be in any kind of hurry to get a playoff here. They may just take this 34-0 deficit into the half. As Daniels in no hurry to get his Chargers to the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. They're not going to get it off. And that's the end of your first half with the Bearcats leading 34-0.
Buy me a hot dog. Ladies and gentlemen, the Forest High School Band.
All right, we're back. Bearcat fans start the second half of action. Your Bearcats leading 34-0, and to get those 34 points, we'll go through the scoring drives. We have 8:29 left in the first quarter. It was 10-yard run by Evans with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 9-yard pass Evans to Stowers. 11-17 in the second quarter. 12-yard run by Evans, and we'll pick it up after the kickoff.
They kicked that one
Completely
deep out of bounds. Bearcats will start at their own 35-yard line. What are those scoring plays, Jason?
All right, we had the 11-17 left in the second quarter. It was a 12-yard run by Matthew Evans, and with 9:08 in the second quarter, it was a Quillian Jones 1-yard run. And then with 3:54 left in the second quarter, it was an 88-yard pass from Evans to Pinkston, and that's how we got here. And pretty much the Bearcats didn't allow a thing all game long.
Jason, did you say your upset special this week was Lake at Union?
Yeah, it was how bad.
Union leads 35-0 at the half.
Wow. Well, there went my tie for first.
We make them kick it again, Jason.
Tigers will kick the football again to start the second half.
They're going to back them up 5 yards, make them kick it at the 35-yard line.
Boy, I dropped some games.
That wasn't a very good pick there.
It wasn't a good week. I've looked over my picks, and I'm going to have some work to do.
That's good. That means I'm going to catch you up this week. I've already picked up the East Central game, now the Lake game. That means I'm tied with you now.
Man.
The only problem is I didn't catch Longmire.
No, Longmire's still trucking.
Caught that time. Is that Pinkston?
That's
It is
Pinkston.
Pinkston. He's on the run, too. Oh, and he's wrapped up and taken down along the 44-yard line.
And I'll tell you this, if your wife wins the state, if state beats Florida, your wife's going to be in a tie for first place.
Did she take state?
She took state.
Wow, she did take state.
Yeah, so she gets that one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You're rooting for her, too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be behind her either way, I guess.
Yep.
So me and you both.
You know you're rooting for state. You'll take that loss in the Big
yes,
Ten Pickers.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Ball is at the 44.
Shotgun formation.
Forrest.
Evans back in at quarterback with Warnsley in the backfield. Takes a snap, wants to run the option. Now he makes a pitch to Warnsley, who's got some running room. Still on his feet, still going all the way down to the 35-yard line. Great option run that time by Warnsley. Good job by Evans to hold on to it as long as he did. But what a great open field run in that time by Warnsley.
You did, and you said it. Evans started it off right there. He held it to the very last second, pitched it out there right to Warnsley, and he took off and does what Warnsley does best, is get downfield.
Well, as Stower said, Evans is a beast, and he is not afraid to take a lick.
Bearcats.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 wide receiver sets. Evans takes a snap. Wants to run it again. Now he makes a pitch behind Warnsley, who has to fall on it and take a loss on the play. Loss of about 7 on the play. Just pitched that one. Warnsley was expecting to run a little longer, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so, and it kind of hit him a little quick right there, and he just couldn't get his hands on it. So now it's going to be a long first down and about 16 yards for the Bearcats.
10:35 left to go in the third quarter. Bearcats lead 34-0. 2nd and 16 now for the Bearcats as Evans looks for the snap. Wants to throw this time, looking downfield, waiting, throws it across the middle, caught by Mitchell. One man to beat, still on his feet, still breaking tackles. He's at, where's he at? He's at the 20, taken down at the 18-yard line. First down, pitch and catch from Evans to Trayshawn Mitchell, and he just didn't want to go down, did he?
Boy, Evans is such a good pocket passer. I mean, he stood back there to the very last second. He paid for that pass right there, but he hit him right on the money. And, yeah, as you said, I mean, he just didn't want to go down that time. Mitchell is, I tell you what, he's ferocious in the open field.
All right, Morton scored again. It's 32-20 for Morton at halftime over Velma Jackson. That's a barn burner down there. Swing pass this time to Warnsley, in and out of the hands. They're going to call it incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats. So that's a big game over there in Morton tonight.
It really is. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, most of the people in Picks Camp took Velma Jackson and, you know, kind of thought they had the team.
I want to say most everybody did. I think one person took Morton, I think.
I tell you what, Morton has gotten things together, to say the least, from the start of the season.
Oh, yeah. They take 2 losses, one to Hazelhurst, which Hazelhurst is a good team. The other to Northeast Lauderdale, which is a 4A school. But they have definitely righted their ship, about like Scott Central. They've won.
Look, when we go to Morton next week, they'll fully expect to win that ball game.
Oh, there's no doubt. 2nd and 10 now for Evans. He put Mitchell in motion, hands it off. No, that's Pinkston in motion. He turns the corner and he's gone. Jason 10, touchdown. Is that, no, that's Stowers. Stowers for the touchdown run. You haven't seen Stowers get that ball on the end around, and he does it that time and takes it for, is that a 20-yard touchdown run for Stowers?
Run.
Great job by Stowers. Not used to seeing him come around the end. As Rodriguez is back in to attempt the extra point, as Moria kicked the last one. With 40-0 score with the extra point pending, 8:51 left to go in the third quarter. Good snap this time, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Bearcats lead 41-0 with 8:51 left to go in the third quarter. After the Stowers score, Rodriguez set to kick off. Bearcats lead 41-0 off of the 20-yard touchdown run from Stowers on the end around. Let's see if Rodriguez can kick one in the end zone. Good high kick, back deep, and in the end zone again.
He finally stopped.
He stopped it that time. Excuse me, I got caught watching the field, not the camera. Now they stopped that one. So McLaurin will start out at the 20-yard line. Touchback that time from Rodriguez. McLaurin will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. So McLaurin will get the ball for the first time in this second half. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's negative yardage for McLaurin's offense in the first half. Now they take a man off the field.
Too many men on the field.
Did they throw the flag, or did they call a timeout?
They took the timeout.
Timeout on the field, McLaurin. They had too many men on the field, so we'll take a timeout as well. So now they're going to take the 1st and 10. The 20-yard line is McLaurin after the timeout. I formation, one wide receiver. Daniels goes under center, wants to throw. Pump fakes, pressure coming from the Bearcats. They get a hand on him and finally wrap him down. There he goes. Now he's going down. I see Randall Boyd, Quillian Jones coming off the bottom of the pile, and Terrence Shepard in also the tackle. He comes up a little banged up, hurt his hand on that one.
You know, and you got about 3 to 4 seconds to get that ball out of the pocket if you're McLaurin. I mean, that might be a little bit longer time. But, I mean, you got to have some quick passes. And, I mean, he's holding on to that ball. And, I mean, it's got to happen quick.
It's got to be snap, 1-2 throw.
Yeah.
2-step drop at the most. 7:38 left to go. McLaurin's got 2nd and 10. 3 men in the backfield. Hands it off. That's going to be a loss on the play. No, he breaks a tackle and squeezes it up. He turns a loss into a half-a-yard gain. They may give him one, give him the 21-yard line. But he was hit in the backfield. I thought he was going down for about a 3-yard loss there, Jason.
Yeah, I agree. He was hit and somehow came out of there because there was 2 or 3 Bearcats had their paws on him in the backfield, and he just squeezed out of there and managed to pick up a yard. But nevertheless, it's going to be 3rd down and 9. And that's near impossible for McLaurin.
Yeah, you're exactly right. 7 minutes left to go in this third quarter. 3rd and 9 for McLaurin. Bearcats lead 41-0. Be interesting to see if the Bearcat, we've still got our starters out on defense. Be interesting to see how long he leaves them out there. One wide receiver split to the near side for McLaurin. Wanting to run the option, makes the pitch, but he's going to lose yards. He is wrapped up. No, he breaks a tackle, but he still loses 5 on the play.
Terrence Shepard was all over that, Vance. I mean, he caught him right there on the outside as soon as the pitch was made, and he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, and he was hurt a little bit before, and he's still hurt on this one. Shepard's really slow to get up. Marquez is a little slow to get up too, but they're sending out the staff here, so we'll take a break. Be back just a second. All right, Terrence Shepard was an injured player, but walks off on his own power. Got a little hitch in his giddy up. Not quite sure what the injury is. Maybe he'll be back because we definitely going to need him for – hopefully we won't have to punt, but we may have to punt a little bit. 4th down for McLaurin as they'll be punting. Stowers and Pinkston back deep to receive. Side snap. Gets it away. Pinkston's going to catch it. Nope, going to let it bounce, and it checks up and rolls back to the 40-yard line, where Bearcats will start out in McLaurin territory. 1st and 10 at the McLaurin 40-yard line. All right, Pinkston checks in the Wildcat formation, takes a snap, going to run up the middle this time. Breaking tackle,
That's
still on
number
his
3,
feet.
Vance.
Is that number 3? Is that Mark? Oh, that is. That's Chris Mazik. Checked into the game at quarterback. So some backups coming in, and he picked up good yardage.
He did. He hit that hole hard, and good blocking by the Bearcats. Gave him a little seam to run through, and he picked it up.
I see Brady Powers checks into the game at center for the Bearcats also.
He's finally getting back on the field after an injury.
Yeah, he got his arm healed back up now, ready to go. Mazik takes the snap again, going to run it again. Stumbles a little bit, but still on his feet. Looks like he got the first down. Yeah, they're going to spot him at about the 29-yard line. That's a first down carry for Mazik. 4:29 left to go in the third quarter. Bearcats lead 41-0.
Is a 5'10", 170-pound freshman, and I think you said, I mean, he's a good-looking athlete. I mean, the kid can definitely play quarterback. He's got a bright future ahead of him here at Forest.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've heard lots of good things about him as an upcoming freshman, so good to see him getting some significant playing time. Looks like all our starting receivers are in the game. He takes it, hands it off to Warnsley that time. Warnsley breaking tackle.
Warnsley.
Oh, that's all the way inside the 20. Is that Lazavius? No, that's Lofton.
That's Lofton. Number 18, Lofton on the carrier. And Tobias, you know, from what we've seen of him, he runs the ball really well, Vance. A nice shifty back. I mean, he hits the ball the whole hard. You know, just a prototypical running back. He's 5'11", about $155, and he's a junior, so we'll have him back next year.
Yeah, it's good to see them getting some time with the handoff this time to Reynolds. He turns the corner at the 20, falls down inside the 10, near another first down. Looks like it's going to be a little bit short as Reynolds takes the ball on the end around, but it's good to see those young players, key players, getting some time behind the starting offensive line.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Those guys, because a lot of times you bring up your backup offensive line, they're just getting hit as soon as they get the ball, but now they're getting in and getting some time with the first string.
I see a couple of new numbers out there. 73 is the new number, is it not, Jason? Who is 73? Mazik takes the snap this time. He's going to run it. He has the first down. He's going to be taken down short of the 5-yard line.
73 is going to be Richard Chisholm.
Richard Chisholm, what is he?
He is a 6'1", 235 senior.
Senior, all right. That's a big old boy. Looks good, but I don't think he's been on that offensive line. You're my offensive line, man. I haven't seen him.
No, I don't think he has been.
All right. I see Ephraim Ringo also on that line, but he's one of our starters. Mazik takes it again, hands it off to Warnsley, who is quickly hit and taken down. A loss on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal now for the Bearcats.
I don't think that was Warnsley, Vance. I think that's number 18, Tobias Lofton.
Yeah, I haven't checked Warnsley out of the game yet in my head. Still got Warnsley in the game, but that's actually Lofton.
We call it so much, it's hard to let go.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Chris Mazik, got his play in from the coaches.
I see Corey Tucker has checked into the game at wide receiver also, number 1. That's a good-looking athlete there.
No doubt.
All right, Chris Mazik looks to take the snap again. It's going to be a quarterback keeper again. He's running it up the middle of the field, wants to get in pay dirt, not going to quite make it. Looks like he pushed it to about the 3-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal now for the Bearcats.
And hopefully these young Bearcats can go ahead and punch it in, and what a confidence booster for these young guys if they can go on and punch it in there, and that's still that starting defense out there for McLaurin.
Yeah. I see Kai Reynolds checked into the game also, number 17. A lot of new numbers out there now for the Bearcats. There's Lofton and Mazik in the backfield. Mazik takes a snap, quarterback keeper again, trying to get to the end zone. He's not going to make it this time, Jason, as they stop him short. I say they've stopped him. They're still pushing on him.
They finally blew the whistle. They had him.
Yeah. I thought they threw him down, and I quit following him, and he kept pushing it out the sidelines. It's going to be 4th and goal.
Never did go down. Gritty little player. He had 4 or 5 McLaurin players all over him.
Bearcats are going for it, Jason. 4th and goal from looked like about the 3-yard line.
Why not? When you got a defense like we do, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Worst thing you do, you give it to them there, we may get 2 points out of it and the ball back. Minute left in this third quarter. 4th and goal. As Mazik, fumbles the snap, ball's on the ground, and they're going to fall on it back along the 10-yard line. So now McLaurin will get it 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. So tough break there on the big 4th down. You know those youngsters wanted to get a touchdown.
They really did, yeah. The ball just went right through his hands, and he had to just fall on it. So with 38 seconds left to go, the turnover on down, McLaurin's going to have it and got about 90 yards to go to get a touchdown.
All right, Jason, let's look out there and see what our defense looks like.
Oh, you know what it is.
I see a couple. 88 is out there. That's a new number right there on nose tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be Davian Beeman. He's a 5'8", 170 junior.
That's 66 I see also out there. I guess I could zoom in with a camera. And
Alfonso Castro.
That's a new one, too. Couple of new players out there. 25 is in the game. He hasn't been playing much on defense. Quillian Jones, our linebackers, Quillian and Marquez are still out there. Movement on the line. They're going to scrape him out the outside, but he's going to lose yardage again on that one. Nothing doing out there. And that's the thing, Jason. You run it up the middle and get one, or you run it outside and lose two. What do you do? Yeah. What do you do?
You got me.
Haven't seen anybody run the ball successfully against the Bearcats this year. Jackson Prep did it for about 3 or 4 plays in that unconventional style offense where they put 9 men on the line of scrimmage. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to start the fourth quarter with the Bearcats leading 41-0. All right, 2nd and 11 now for McLaurin after the end of the third quarter. We're starting fourth quarter action now as Daniels goes under center, bobbles the snap. No, it's quarterback keeper, and he gets nothing.
He ran into the Quillian Jones, and that's going to be number 54, Sherman Boyd. Met him right in the hole and took him on back for no gain on the play. So another third down facing McLaurin, trying to convert, something they hadn't been able to do all night long.
No, really haven't. 3rd and 10 for McLaurin. Been deep in their own territory. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. Let's see if they can find something to work here against this Bearcat defense.
Well, they're taking their time.
They're putting the Carthage's strategy in the game now as they're running out the clock, it looks like.
Yeah, they're letting somebody get off the field.
Quarterback what? Oh, the quarterback got hurt, Jason.
Yeah,
they're trying to check in.
Clock's still running.
Yeah, quarterback checks out of the game for McLaurin. Got a new quarterback coming into the game. No play clocks. We don't know what's left on it, but it's got to be running out. Now, quarterback takes a lot of movement on the line. They're not going to get it as they try and run up the middle on 3rd and long, give them a yard on the play. That's going to bring up a punting situation now for McLaurin. 4th down, punting situation for McLaurin. Pinkston and Stowers normally back, but Pinkston checks up the line. Going to leave Mitchell back deep for the Bearcats. Bearcats may be trying to bring the heat on this one. Mitchell comes up inside the 40 to return this kick. Let's see if they get it away. Here comes the pressure from Bearcats. Oh, almost get it away. Ball's going to take a McLaurin roll and going to be downed along the 42-yard line where the Bearcats will start out 1st and 10. So the Bearcats take it 1st and 10 at 42. Chris Mazik on the quarterback keeper trying to break tackles. He picks up about 4 on the run, and play's working pretty good for him.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's a running style quarterback, good athlete, and he's just taking it, follows the offensive line and going straight up through the middle and picking up that 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
8:39 left to go in this ball game. Ooh, that time went off quick, didn't it, Jason?
Boy, it did. They left it running the whole time. Okay. That quarterback was walking off the field. The clock was just steadily running.
Okay. 2nd and 7 now for the Bearcats. Mazik goes under center, hands it off to...
Boy, he stalled quick, isn't he?
Yeah. Was that Lazavius? He called Hawkins? What did he say?
All right, number 18.
No, that's Lazavius Lyles.
Looked like Lofton jumping up.
Yeah, no, I think it was 16. I got a little more better zoom in.
That's 18 back in the backfield, man.
The 16 was a fullback, so they handed it to.
I got you.
All right, the loss on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 now as Mazik goes under center, I formation. Takes a snap, pitches it to Lofton, who cuts it back up the middle of the field, lowers his head and drives it forward across the 35-yard line. He's going to be short of the 1st down, but boy, he lowered the boom that time, Jason.
He really does. I mean, he's another one of those downhill runners that just plow straight ahead. And, I mean, he's not going to slow up when the defender's in front of him. He just keeps chugging along. In the 4th down situation, sitting around the 35-yard line, Bearcat's going to go for it. 4th down and 2 yards to go. And how convenient it is to have a defense like we do.
Yeah, you can go ahead and risk this. Of course, you lead 41-0. Exactly. Not a lot to gamble here. Pitch this time to Lofton, who's got the 1st down and some as he falls over the 30-yard line. Pick up the 1st down on the 4th down carry with 7:08 and clock is ticking left to go in this ball game. Bearcats lead 41-0. Jason, this is going to be an early night for us tonight.
I'll take it.
Well, yeah, you're not going to argue about these blowouts anymore, are you?
No doubt. And it's starting to get football weather now, Vance. It's getting cool up here, and I'd dread those 20 and 30, or those 30-degree nights sitting up here on top of these press
We don't
boxes.
want no more Taylorsville type games like we had a few years
I heard
ago.
that game.
Mazik goes under center, hands it off to Lyles, who is wrapped up and quickly taken down. No gain on the play for Lyles, maybe a loss of 1 or 2 on the play. Now 6:30. That clock is running quick. Players slow to get up. Trainers come out, but they wave him off. He's fine. Little gimpy, but he'll be okay. I see number 11 in the ball game. Jason, what's number 11?
All right, number 11 is going to be Luke Reynolds.
No, excuse me, that's not 11. That's 81.
Oh, 81 is going to be Rashad McKee.
Okay, I was going to say Luke still got shoulder issues. I don't know if he started dressing out yet or not. Shotgun formation now for Mazik. Lofton in the backfield with him. He takes a snap, quarterback keeper all the way. Driving forward. Boy, look at him pushing that line. Still driving those feet.
I love it.
All the way down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up about 8 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 for the Bearcats.
And when you look and you see the unfortunate, when Evans leaves, I mean, that's going to be a tough hole to fill. But you look out there right now and you look at the way that kid runs. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of grit. I think he's going to be able to come in and take over.
Yeah, that's one of the things is this Bearcat team has a lot of seniors on it. We're going to lose a lot of players next year. But there is some good young players that are going to be ready to step up. Lofton's going to be a good one stepping up. Patrick's going to be a good one. There goes Reynolds in motion. Reynolds takes a snap this time. He's got the corner. He's got the first down and running. Still on his feet, trying to get in the end zone, but it's pushed out of bounds. Where do they mark him out? About the 6-yard line is where it looks like they mark him out of bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bearcats.
Oh, great run to the outside. He turned on the Jets coming around the corner. And I tell you what, number 1, Corey Tucker just had his man sealed off. I mean, he stuck with him the whole time. You love to see those wide receivers making those open field blocks.
Exactly. Corey Tucker is a good-looking player. Expect good things from him, too, next year in the future. Now Mazik looks to take the snap. Takes it. Oh, he shoots over his head. Oh, he doesn't fall on it. McLaurin picks it up. They're trying to go, but no. Reynolds takes him down. Saving tackle. Exactly. And Bearcat, boy, them youngsters wanted to score so bad.
Boy, they do. And
now, 4:24 left to go in this ball game. McLaurin gets the ball back off of the bad snap, or the high snap. I won't say bad snap. High snap to Chris Mazik on the fumble. McLaurin picks it up and rumbles it down all the way to the, looks like about the 33-yard line where they will start out 1st and 10.
Vance, you think about the time we bring in all the young guys. I mean, early in the ball game, I mean, this coaching staff, if it wasn't gracious, could run it up 80-0.
Oh, yeah.
80. I mean, it's just unreal what they could do with the starters in the game. But a lot of...
1st and 10 for McLaurin. I still see a lot of our leaders on defense still in there. Handoff up the middle. He's hitting the backfield, and it's finally wrestled down. Who was that first one to hit him? That's number 88.
Beeman.
Beeman get in on tackle. Also wrapped up and taken down by Qualls, number 25. So another loss on the play. There's some backups in there, but I still see a lot of startles. Reynolds is in there. Marquez Johnson's in there. Satcher's still in there. Quillian Jones is still in there. They don't cut anybody a slack, do they?
Not on defense.
Reynolds checks out of the game. Lofton checks in. McLaurin facing 2nd and 12 now. Little bit of moving.
Just slightly.
Only about 4 of the offensive linemen jumped that time. I think the center was just a little bit late to get that one off.
You got to love in home field when they keep the clock running during penalties.
Yep.
That means they're ready to go to the house.
Ready to go home. 3:01 and ticking during the penalty. That's going to back them up 5. In this game, this will most likely be the last drive of the night. Bearcats may get the ball back, but it'll be, if they do, won't be a lot of time left.
Stopping.
Not going to stop.
Yeah.
Did the quarterback check back into the game?
Yeah.
Okay, Daniels is back into the game for McLaurin. That's a good sign. You don't want to see anybody get hurt in a game like this. 2:34 left to go in this ball game. Daniels takes it, hands it off up the middle, and he doesn't get anything. McMay give him 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and long. Clock still running.
Surely they're going to punt it.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I don't know if they realize it's 4th down. Maybe it's not 4th. Maybe it's just 3rd.
Yeah, it's third down.
Third down. Yeah, the penalty threw me off. 3rd and 15 for McLaurin. 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Quick night for the Bearcats tonight. As I'm sure the Morton game is still in the 3rd quarter. Haven't heard an update on it. 3rd and long. As Daniels goes under center. Wants to throw. Pump fakes. Throws it down the sidelines. Intercepted.
Boy, they both got it, I think.
I think you got to give that to the Bearcats, Jason. If anybody's got it, Bearcats have it. And they do. Number 8 with the interception.
What an interception right there, boy. He just went up and got it. Reggie
Odom, jump ball, and that's, you know, what you don't want to do, trying to throw against him, is giving us jump balls, and that's our backup defensive back. Odom in with the interception. Good to see you back up get an interception like that.
Man, what a throw, and what a good coverage. I mean, he had him footstep for footstep and just jumped up and got it.
Clock still running.
Tiger fans, don't forget.
Going to be right at a minute when we snap this one off.
Tigers will be in action against Carthage. It will be homecoming.
No use in running out of bounds because I don't think they'll kill the clock.
56 seconds as Mazik takes the snap. Going to be running it. He turns the corner. Trying to find running room. Taken down just shy of midfield.
Maybe.
And look at him. He's rushing back to the line. He wants to get into the playoff. They want to score. These backups want to score. Ball is spotted at the Bearcat 49-yard line. Mazik gets the call in from the coaching staff. This may be the last play of the game here, Jason.
I think it will be.
Bearcats kind of taking the time now. Not in too big a hurry. 24 seconds left to go on the clock. Should be the last play of the game. Looks like they're getting into victory formation. They are. Victory formation for the Bearcats. Mazik takes it, takes a knee, and that'll be your ball game with the Bearcats winning 41-0 here in Florence, Mississippi over the McLaurin Tigers. So another big win for the Bearcats. And Jason, we might as well go through our sponsors real quick.
Yeah, we need to, no doubt, and these businesses support this school and support your community, and we ask that you do business with them. Bank of Forest, Bancorp South, Community Bank of Mississippi, Farm Bureau Insurance, Forest Family Practice, McDonald's, New Way Dry Cleaners, Tony Chance and Company, Dowell's Marketplace, Doug Woods, Brad Thompson, John B. Smith Jr., that's Forest Dental Practice, Andy Sistrunk, Forest Animal Hospital, Forest Lions Club, Forest Rotary Club, General Service Company, Iden Lee Funeral Home, Palmer Insurance Agency, Price and Company, Randy Eason, Reynolds Dental Practice, Sonic Drive-In, Thompson and Hollingsworth, the Citizens Bank, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Western Auto, Holiday Inn Express, MMC Materials, Forest Ford Incorporated, Burns Clothing, Rick Clark, River Rat, The Times, Cox Chevron, Domino's, Tyson Foods, Metrocast, Holyfield Funeral Home, Capital Oil, Primary Health Care, Lackey Memorial Hospital, Duraquick Medical Equipment, and we just thank those businesses, and there again just ask that you support them as well.
Yeah, great job by the Bearcat defense tonight. Is unofficial stats, we don't have them, but the Bearcats definitely held McLaurin to negative yards in this game. Another shutout game from the Bearcat defense, just like they've done numerous times this year. We've bragged on this defense all year long, and it is a good one. But since our cameraman is not here, I'll sign off for myself as the cameraman, Jason McKnight. You've been listening to and watching the Bearcat Gridiron Show right here, not on WQST.